go strolling through the crowd like Pete to Laura contemplating a crime. She comes out of the sun in a silk dress, running like a watercolor in the rain. Don't bother asking for explanation, she'll just tell you that she came in the year of the cat.
Hi, happy Father's Day. Today is another edition of the cooking show, and it's a little special one for all the dads out there. We're going to make an egg frittata with sausage, American cheese, a little red onion, and some potato we're going to put into it. That'll be a new twist. So, let's get ready. Happy Father's Day, Dad. Okay, now we're going to start just with all the prep. I have the potatoes in here, cooking on the stovetop, just one Yukon Gold potato, and I'm going to brown some sausage. I got a tube of sausage, Jimmy Dean sage, and we're just going to get that all set. We're going to cook the onions next. Alright, as our potatoes are cooking on the stovetop at a medium-high heat, we're going to be browning the sausage. And you just take a wooden spoon and break it all apart, so it's brown throughout. Alright, the sausage is almost browned. I'm stirring the eggs together with a little bit of half and half. It's a key ingredient. It makes it nice and fluffy in the frittata. And we're going to drain the sausage, and we're going to start to pan fry the onions with a little bit of butter. Okay, our next step is I chopped up some red onions. You can also use white onions, whatever you prefer. And I'm going to dump them in with about a tablespoon and a half of butter. And we're going to just saute them. Let's see. Looks like about a cup of onions. Put them all in there and just cook them on a medium heat until they get nice and soft. Alright, onions are done, potatoes are cooked. Right now they're nice and soft, so we're going to add this to the mix. About the same portion. We're going to throw a couple more pats of butter in there. And we're going to also add the sausage. Things are looking good right now. Here's all that sausage, browned and drained. We're going to sprinkle some of that in there and mix them all together. Cook them a little bit before we add the egg. So, it's a beautiful thing right now. It smells great. Looks great. Can't wait to get it all together. Alright, we're almost at the finishing touches. I've got the egg and half mixture here. I'm going to just add it. Everything's cooking nicely in here. I'm going to spread this all throughout. So you see how that all comes together. We're just going to cook it. Mix it as we're cooking it. Let it cook throughout the egg, and then we're going to add it to the broiler to cook the top because it doesn't get cooked all the way. So we want to make sure we're going to add some cheese at the end. We want a little bit of pepper in there, a little salt, and we're good to go here. Just mix it around. Mix it around. Get all that egg cooking. That's it. Alright, this is what it should look like as you're mixing it. Almost like a scrambled egg mixture, but we're going to settle it down in a little bit. Here we go. So, if you guys haven't noticed, we have a new camera person. It's not Dave Clore on the camera today, we have Vanessa working the camera. So, woo! Vanessa wants to give a big happy Father's Day to everybody. Right, Vanessa?
Yep, happy Father's Day.
Okay. This is an inspired meal from Vanessa's dad, actually, so. Big thanks to Ray. Look at that. We're going to let this cook, and then we're going to put it in the broiler. Take a look at that. just going to let it sit there for a couple minutes, and it's going to start to rise and bubble up. This is looking really good right now. Take a look. I think we're cooked way on the bottom. It's probably even brown on the bottom. We're just going to throw it into the oven here and broil the top of it. I'm going to do it without the cheese first for a little bit, and then we're going to add the cheese and melt it all throughout. And that's all. Look at that cook under that hot heat right there. It's ready for some cheese. Here's the cheese added onto it. And now we're going to throw that in and melt it. And we have a sausage, potato, and onion frittata.
Yeehaw!
Special for Father's Day.
Yeehaw!
Alright, let's take it out of the oven. It's ready to go. Here is the frittata, the Happy Father's Day frittata. We're going to transfer it onto a little plate. And then you can serve this. Cut it in pie pieces and serve it to whoever is at the table. Probably good for 8 or 10 people, I don't know. And it's great on leftovers, so don't be afraid to put it in some Tupperware when you're done. That's it. That's our frittata. This is Tom Milroy signing out. Remember, good food always brings friends and family together, and especially on Father's Day. We love you all. Good night. Manja.